What's going on, my trainer club? Today we are going to help you max out on the Valentine's Day event in Pokemon Go so you know everything that there is to possibly know and exactly what you should do to maximize. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go! Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below. Are you excited about Valentine's Day? Happy Valentine's Day to all you guys. I hope that you guys have a fantastic Valentine's Day, and I cannot wait to do this event with you guys to go over all the tips so we know exactly what's coming, exactly where to put our focus, and exactly what is going to be impactful in this game and for us going forward. So before we get into it, I just want to say, drop in the comments below and just let me know somebody that you love and appreciate, because that's what Valentine's Day is truly about. So I extended myself on my social media platform. So if you are looking to get a postcard from me, I'm going to sign one and send it out to 5 lucky winners on all of my platforms. So if you just go to The Trainer Club with 2 B's at the end on Twitter, on Instagram, or you can also go to Facebook with just The Trainer Club, but you can check it out in the description below. So now let's get into the event. This event is going to be a ton of fun. So let's check out the details. It's actually going to go from 8 a.m. local time on Friday the 14th all the way until the 17th, which is going to be Monday at 10 p.m. So it looks like they're trying out the new event structure this time, which is going to include a couple things. Number one, boosted pink Pokemon. So every single Pokemon that's going to be pink is going to be boosted out there. We have the introduction to the shiny Chansey and Happiny, which we're going to check out in a little bit. We also have the Lickitung raid day, which is crazy, which is going to happen on Saturday. And then additionally, we have double catch candy as well as 6 hours of regular lures. So not premium lures. I saw that 6 hours. I was like, oh my gosh, 6-hour premium lures is going to be mind blowing. But it's only going to be of regular lures, which is still pretty beneficial. I absolutely love those lure modules. And we also have pink Pokemon coming in the 7-kilometer eggs, and 2 new Pokemon that are out there, Audino and Alomomola. So both of these Pokemon are out there as well, so now would be a great time to get them. They're going to be pretty easy to get. And right before we get into it, I just want to point this out, that tip number 5 is going to be a future seeking tip. So you're definitely going to want to stay through all of my tips, because we have another event coming the following weekend, which is going to be during Rhyhorn Community Day. And it is going to be impactful for some of the Pokemon we catch right now. So definitely stay around all the way through tip number 5. So let's get into my top tips right now, starting with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is going to be to focus as much as possible on the research tasks, because we have Chanseys in the research tasks for the first time, I believe, without having to hatch 5 eggs to get it, which is amazing. I cannot wait to do this. This is so thankful and relieving for me. So all of the research that you want to benefit from are catch 5 Slowpoke or Wishmer, which is going to give you 1,000 Stardust. I don't know how much easier it's going to be to get 1,000 Stardust, so you might as well chalk up on a ton of Stardust for this task. Catch 14 Love Discs, which is going to give you an Alomomola for a 100% IV task level at 929. Defeat 3 Team Go Rocket Grunts, which is going to be a Chansey shiny potential now. 100% IV 537, so every time you see this, stack up on 3 and do it. You absolutely must try your hardest to get the shiny Chanseys, because they're super rare in the wild without this event. Super rare. So now is the best time if you guys are going to go after anything, and since it's not just an egg hatching event, you have it available in research. Go gung-ho. This is like the number 1 tip right here. Get your shiny Chansey from research at all means possible. Hatch 3 eggs for the Valentine's Day event is going to be a Lickitung, which after the shiny raids, it should then have a shiny potential. 100% IV is going to be 604. However, only during the raid day will you be able to get it with Body Slam, which makes it a viable PvP move, which we'll check out in a second. And then finally, if you so desire, you can evolve a Hoppip if you don't have a Cherubi or haven't hatched one, or you're looking for one, because 100% IV is going to be 407, which is going to lead us into tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to be to max out on the 2x catch candy. So utilizing the 6-hour lures in downtown areas where there's very dense spawns already, and capitalizing with your pineapple berries on the 2x catch candy is going to be great. If you guys did check out my Stack the Cranidos tasks, now would be the time to catch it. As soon as the event kicks off, you roll through your stack, you catch all those Cranidos with pineapple berries, and you're going to be getting 12 candies per catch. And any pink Pokemon that you do not have any of the candy for, or you need additional candy, including Love Disc, Slowpoke, Wishmer, Chansey, from the research, you must Pineapple as many as possible as well. You can also find Chansey in the raids. It's going to be a tier 4 raid boss. It's a tanky Pokemon. Although it doesn't look like it's too tanky, it's going to be hard to take down. So you're going to want to go after it with fighting type Pokemon and bigger groups. I would say probably 3 to be safe, but I'm not exactly sure. Can't wait to see what you guys do out there. The 100% IVs are going to be 717 under normal conditions, and then boosted in partly cloudy weather, it's going to be 896. So make sure to get out there in partly cloudy weather and do your Chansey raids for a shiny potential and Pineapple. Additionally, with the research tasks and any of these new Pokemon, Audino, that you see in the wild, you want to Pineapple and get as much candy as possible, because I swear the double candy events, especially when I see other Pokemon, like if you happen to come across a Turtwig or any other Pokemon that you need, just Pineapple anyway and get that double candy. And additionally, I'm going to point out 2 specific Pokemon that are going to help your PvP Go Battle League. Number 1 is going to be Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff goes into Wigglytuff, and Wigglytuff is a beastly tanky Pokemon in the Great League. 100% IV on this one is going to be 0, 15, 12, but at rank 7, it's going to be a 2, 15, 15, so I would highly suggest that you guys go after this one. And then the next one is going to be Clefairy. Clefairy is also a rare Pokemon. They used to be super common, but they are no longer super common, which as Clefable, the 100% IV is going to be 0, 13, 15. And then if you go down to rank 11, it's going to be 3, 15, 14 as a better IV. However, if you're going to use it in the Ultra League, which you can do for Clefable, it's going to be a 100% IV maxed out because it maxes below 2500, which is going to lead us into tip number 3. Tip number 3 is going to be hatch as many Pokemon as you so desire. So I know we just got through a hatchathon event. Riolu and Gibble, in my opinion, as far as what happened in my situation, it was a little bit disappointing. I don't know how you guys did. I know some people hatch Riolu shinies. Rarely did I see a shiny Gibble hatch, but it was out there. So if you so desire, Happiny is going to be in the eggs. It's going to be a 212 as a 100% IV for the shiny potentials. 7-kilometer eggs, and you are going to have to delete, and when I mean delete, we can't delete eggs yet. You're going to have to hatch through all of your eggs before you get to these event eggs. The eggs have to be opened from gifts after the event starts for them to be viable to have these Pokemon. It can't just be hatched after, it has to be opened after 8 a.m. on Friday. And additionally, we can hatch other pink type Pokemon, which will probably make up a lot of these Pokemon in the eggs. Audino, 100% IV is going to be 961. Alomomola, going to be 1239. And we have Lickitung. If you haven't seen it enough, it's going to change over into shiny after the raid day. 806 is going to be the 100% IV, so hopefully some of us can hatch some shiny ones. Porygon, which is a rare Pokemon, if you see it in the wild, you definitely want to Pineapple it. 982 is the 100% IV. Cleffa, which does have a shiny potential, 100% IV is going to be 383. Can't wait to see some of you guys hatch some shiny Cleffas out there. And we have Igglybuff, which also has a shiny potential, 100% IV is going to be 306. And then we have Tyrogue, no shiny potential here, 281 is going to be the 100% IV. And Smoochum, shiny potential, 100% IV is going to be 738. And Love Disc, finally, 484, 100% IV with a shiny potential, which is going to bring me into my tip number 4. Tip number 4 is going to be to max out on the Lickitung raid day. You absolutely want to do this, which is going to be Saturday from 2 to 5 local time. And one awesome tip that Rubik's Guy gave us today is going to be to stack up 3 of the Lickitung tasks, which are going to be hatch 3 eggs, going into the raid day. Once it hits 2 o'clock, those 3 Lickitungs will be available to be shiny, so you can stack up some Adventure Sync, push it all the way through, and then hatch those eggs right after 2 p.m. and hopefully one of those tasks will be a shiny Lickitung for you. And of course, let's not forget that we get 5 free raid passes, so minimally you can not do one on Friday, go into Saturday with 6 free raid passes to be able to get after potentially getting a shiny Lickitung. It's going to be a normal Pokemon, so under regular conditions, which are not partly cloudy, it's going to be 806, 100% IV, level 20, and then boosted under the partly cloudy weather, it could be caught at level 25, 1008. So, Machamps, fighting Pokemon are going to be the best against normal. It's going to be its only weakness, so you're definitely going to want to use your fighting type Pokemon. Lickitung is going to be able to be gotten with the move Body Slam. So Body Slam is the move recommended by PvPoke for the Great League and the Ultra League, and if you evolve it into Licky, it is also going to be able to get this during the allotted time. So make sure to evolve all of your Lickitungs that you get, because you can always trade them later to try to dip down to get the stats. The Great League stats for the Lickitung are going to be maxed out, and it's going to be ranked 48 with the moveset of Lick, Body Slam, and Power Whip. And Licky in the Great League is going to be ranked 77 with Lick, Body Slam, which is the move, as well as Earthquake. In the third spot, it's going to be 2, 15, 14, so definitely look out and try to trade those guys downwards. And then if you're going to use Licky in the Ultra League, it's going to be maxed out just under 2,500, ranked 32 with the same moveset of Lick, Body Slam, and Earthquake, which is going to leave me to tip number 5. And tip number 5 is going to be one of my most impactful future seeking tips that we have here, which is going to be try to catch your research tasks and other things in places that you're going to be able to find a buddy that's going to be over 100 kilometers, because next weekend during the Rhyhorn Community Day weekend from the 21st all the way to the 24th, we have the Friends Fest. It's going to be half trade Stardust, which is not the most impactful. The most impactful thing is going to be 2 times trade candy. So if you can trade over 100 kilometers, you're going to get 6 candy per trade. So any of these rare Pokemon that you have, Gibble, Riolu, Happiny, Chansey, Lickitung, whatever you need candy for, you want to stock up and try to find somebody that is over 100 kilometers or at least over 10 kilometers from where you're at, so you could just go 1 town over, because then you would get 4 candy instead of 2. So maximizing on this is going to be future seeking. We want to stay towards the future. So that's going to do it, guys. It is feeling like negative 10 degrees out here, and if you guys have made it all the way here, I super appreciate you for being with me, because I super appreciate all you guys as well. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you to all my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members for taking their subscriptions to the next level. I hope you guys have a fantastic, love-filled holiday weekend. I appreciate all you. I'll see you out on the next video. Peace! I just want to take a moment and sincerely thank all of my Patreon members, everybody that has taken their subscription to the next level and chosen to support me on this platform. I greatly appreciate you guys. As a growing channel and really trying to grow and improve as much as I possibly can, I really appreciate the extra support. You guys mean the absolute world to me. I cannot wait to connect with you soon, and I appreciate you guys all for being a part of the Trainer Club. I will see you guys out on the next video.